Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new or coming across my channel for the very first time, my name is Faith Ojone and this is your go-to channel for anything information and story time. In today's video, I have a story time for you. Okay, I know some of you complained the last time that anytime I'm doing story time, I'm always smiling. That is not exciting. I need to be sad. Okay, we're gonna put on the sad face right now because this is a sad story. So let's be serious. In today's video, I'll be talking about a carer in the UK and what happened. Without saying so much, let's get straight into it. In case my face is not looking sad enough, please just know I have a smiley face and yeah, it looks smiley all the time. Imagine you came to the UK on a health and care worker visa. You're working hard, but because the shifts are irregular, which a lot of care workers don't have regular shifts. So you decided to pick a side job in a restaurant to survive. One day, immigration enforcement shows up. And yes, we know that immigration enforcement do visit these businesses a lot. If your visa said you cannot work aside from care work, please don't take the risk. Do not take it because a lot of people are being affected right now. One day, immigration enforcement shows up and boom, your visa is cancelled on the spot. This is exactly what happened in this real life case regarding this lady and the Home Secretary. This happened in 2024 and I'll discuss the outcome. Let's just say it didn't end well for the applicant, but I'll break it down for you in a plain and simplified language. This main applicant arrived in the UK on a health and care worker visa in August of 2023 and her visa was valid until 2026. Like many immigrants, he wanted a better life and he came legally. But what happened to him in July 2024 when the immigration officer caught him working at a restaurant? If you live in Leeds, Manchester, Sheffield, Liverpool, Wakefield, or all the environment around Leeds, guess what? We are officially your new photographer.
We are a Nigerian couple who packed up our life in London
and carried our camera with us all the way to Leeds. We know family moments are everything. The smiles, the hug, the chaos, the love.
And those memories deserve to be frozen in time beautifully.
Next time your little one blows out birthday candles,
or you want to sneak in some romantic couple shots,
we'll be right here.
KorPhotography is now in your city.
Let's make your memories unforgettable. Now, the rule for health and care worker visa is very specific. Your main job must be with your sponsor, in his case, a care home. You can take on supplementary employment up to 20 hours per week, but only if it's the same profession and at the same skill level. That's to say he could not work any other job aside from care worker work or any job on the shortage occupation list, which has been shrinked now and is now called the immigration list. So a restaurant job doesn't qualify as the job on the shortage occupation list and is not on the same skill level. So the Home Office cancelled his visa the same day, detained him and even served him notice for removal. So his lawyer sent a pre-action letter to the Home Office. They argued that the cancellation was unfair. Why? Because according to him, the restaurant job was just supplementary, less than 20 hours a week. They even submitted pay slip from his sponsor as proof that he wasn't working at the care home. Okay, but here's where things fell apart. During his interview with immigration, he admitted that the restaurant job has become his main job. He said the care home wasn't giving him enough shifts, so he was basically surviving on the restaurant work. Immigration enforcement spotted those inconsistencies and the Home Office stood firm. He was in breach of his visa condition. So I know that this is a sad news and I know that there are a lot of care workers who came to the UK on the carer route, especially those who did some, I'm not going to say here, you know what I mean. Most of them don't have shifts, they don't have job because there was never a job in the first place, you know. But everybody wanted to come to the UK for a better life. And the rule is that you cannot work any other job. When my husband was made redundant from his work, we knew the visa condition. We knew he could not work anywhere else except job on shortage occupation or his current accounting role. He was applying for those roles to see if he can work 20 hours and to see if he can get a full-time job. And the good thing for me is that my current work, I could work overtime and earn more money. So I decided to work overtime, to support the family. And I know that it's not everybody that will have that spouse or second support to help. I feel like the perfect people to migrate to the UK is couples, no children, just the two of you. That way you can always lean on each other. When it's just you, it's hard. When it is you with children, it's hard. I mean, the people that enjoyed the UK and the people that don't complain about the UK are couples that moved here and they don't have children. They can stay in a shared apartment. Like, those people will have it smooth. At the end of the day, UK sweet. Now planning. You need to know how to plan and also plan for the unexpected, because the unexpected can happen anytime. Anyway, back to the story. So he took his case to the upper tribunal and raised 4 main legal points, which is the Home Office misapplied the law when they said he could only work as a care worker. The procedure wasn't fair before cancelling his visa. Home Office did not try to hard enough to get extra information. The conclusion was irrational, and interestingly, the tribunal admitted that the wording of the decision letter wasn't perfect. The Home Secretary had made it sound like the visa condition meant he would only work as a care worker, which wasn't technically true. You are allowed supplementary work, but the key issue was the restaurant job really supplementary? So the tribunal said no. The evidence showed his sponsor hadn't given him shift since June 2024. By that time, enforcement caught him in July, so he was basically no longer working for his sponsor. So the restaurant wasn't supplementary, it had become his main employment. So in the end, the tribunal dismissed all his arguments. They said that yes, the wording in the cancellation letter wasn't perfect, but the substance in which the Home Office made the decision was correct. The applicant was given a fair chance to explain his situation. The Home Office had enough evidence without needing to call his employer, and critically, the evidence shows he wasn't genuinely working for his employer anymore. To make matter worse, he was even ordered to pay the Home Office legal costs. The only tiny win for him was that the Home Office got scolded for not sharing his interview transcript earlier. They should have disclosed it, but it didn't change the outcome. So, what can we learn from this case? Number one is stick with your sponsor. If you're on a skilled worker visa or a health and care worker visa, your main job must remain with your sponsoring employer. Supplementary jobs are allowed, but only up to 20 hours and usually in the same field or shortage occupation list. If your care home doesn't give you enough shifts, pick up a completely different job. Restaurant work can put you at risk. You need to get another sponsorship. Immigration enforcement is real. You might think you are safe because you've got your BRP cards, but remember, the day they will catch you, they will cancel your visa on the spot. Consistency is key. In interviews, what you say matter. The applicant's own words that the restaurant was his main job ended up destroying his case. The thing is, please and sorry does not work in the UK. So be very careful who you listen to. A lot of people will tell you, you can do this, you can do that. But at the end of the day, the law is clear. If you are caught, you could lose your visa and your stay in the UK. This story is not to scare anyone, no, but to inform you. Many migrants make innocent mistakes because they don't fully understand the visa rules, or they understand but situation push you. Because at the end of the day, if you can't afford to pay your rent or feed, what are you supposed to do? I mean, honestly, the rules around not being able to work for another job, only the one that brought you to the UK or the job that is sponsoring you, I feel like the rule is mean. It's a mean rule. How are people supposed to pay their bills? How are people supposed to feed if their company is not giving giving them shifts. They have to like amend the rules to include special circumstances. Like there should be like a specific circumstances that if you are going through, you can work anywhere else. It doesn't have to be the job on the shortage occupation list or the same care work, because I saw the video of that lady that was on a student visa that worked over her time. It's not like she doesn't know the rules. She knew the rules. She knows that she's not supposed to work more than 20 hours, but she was working on limited hours. But she lost her dad, the person that was sponsoring her study in the UK. How is she supposed to pay her school fees? How is she supposed to graduate if the person her sponsor had already died? I mean, they should have like special circumstance. So because I don't feel like this rule, no, it's not a fair rule, and it's just too difficult. Anyway, as we've seen, the consequences can be life-changing. If you're in the UK on a health and care worker visa, please read your visa conditions carefully. Don't rely on what friends or colleagues or random people say online. Protect your status because once it's gone, it's very hard to get it back. So what do you think? Do you feel the Home Office was too harsh in this case, or do you think the applicant should have known better? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But the truth is that I feel like most times it's not like people don't know the rules. People know the rules, but the situation they are in survival mode and they just want to do anything. Just have to be careful. Don't get caught. Don't do the wrong thing. Follow your visa rules. And honestly, I wish you people the best out there. Trust me, it is ghetto. Being on a skilled worker visa, being tied to employer for 5 years, it is ghetto. Now they are planning to increase it to 10 years. That will be slavery, because it's not easy. Been there, done that. I've experienced every phase of the UK. I've experienced looking for COS. I've experienced job loss. I totally get it, but the thing is, the law is the law. UK know they hear I beg, things hard. They know the yes, sorry. They know the law is the law. Whether you're dying, you must still follow the law. So this is the end of my story. If this video was helpful or you find this video informative, give it a thumbs up, like and share with your fellow friends, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.